I am Dana Malcolm. This is your midday edition of Top Stories for Tuesday, November 14th, 2023. Coming up, the news that matters most.
There's only one place in Providenciales where you can really feel your duty-free savings, and that's at Sam's Club on Leewood Highway. Duty-free bread basket items on top of Sam's Club already low prices, plus your 3% CPF tax break at the cash register. We ask some shoppers why shop Sam's Club.
My darling, I love it, and I just come for kids thing.
You have better prices and better deals.
Oh, noodles, wash, goods, and Western oil, you name it, it's in there.
Everybody's trying to work on a budget nowadays, so we drive the extra drive to stretch our dollars.
On top of low prices, with the government CPF tax break, all shoppers get 3% off at the cash register on everything.
Toilet paper, hand towel, laundry detergent, those are the things that you can't find in the other stores at a reasonable price.
If you're not shopping at Sam's Club, you're paying too much.
The Turks and Caicos has been chosen as the backdrop for the latest murder mystery from #1 New York Times best-selling author Kathy Reichs, who is a longtime visitor to the country. The RTCIPF also makes a star appearance. Here she talks about the book with the Poisoned Pen bookstore.
It's a very tourist-friendly place to go. And that's why when these serial murders start happening, the government is very concerned about that, because a serial killer is not good for tourism. So there's a lot of pressure being brought to bear on this Royal Turks and Caicos police force detective to get this wrapped up.
Called The Bone Hacker, it was released in August and focuses on international cybercrime, local gangs, and illegal migration. Today, November 14th, is World Diabetes Day, marked by a blue ring. It's the birthday of Frederick Banting, who co-discovered insulin. This year's theme is access to diabetes care. There are several ongoing projects to increase access to care in the Caribbean. Currently, the TCI Diabetics Association works to help provide support for diabetes patients. It is the register charity of the month at Graceway Supermarkets for November, and you can donate whenever you visit. The 5-day Caribbean Birding Trail Guide training program put on for the Turks and Caicos by the TCI National Trust and carried out by Birds Caribbean has been successfully completed, and 24 new trainees have been certified. The event was sponsored by the Sandals Foundation, the philanthropic arm of Beaches. Magnetic Media is your news leader.
Everyone can now pay online with the National Health Insurance Board. Employers, self-employed, students, voluntary contributors, or even pensioners making contributions for their dependents. Simply visit nhip.tc, register for the e-services, submit your calculator, and pay directly through our e-services portal. Payments are easier with the National Health Insurance Board, building a healthy nation, one person at a time.
Suella Braverman, the former Secretary of the Home Office, has been fired from the position by Rishi Sunak, UK Prime Minister. She spearheaded the UK Rwanda asylum plan, which would see illegal immigrants to the UK sent to Rwanda, and recently described Palestinian protesters as a mob, inciting anger in the Conservative Party. She has been replaced by James Cleverly in a cabinet reshuffle. She was terminated yesterday, November 13th. The TCI Shellman speaks today in our local business feature. Mr. Handfield tells us how he creates his incredible conch shell creations.
I buy the shells from our local fishermen and I carve it and make different things. Presently, I'm doing 23 different items from the conch shell. Right now, I'm drinking from my soda glass.
He was speaking at the highly praised Made in TCI trade show in Grace Bay on November 11th. The power of attraction. Magnetic Media.
The Royal TCI Police Force is recruiting males and females between 18 and 40 years old. You have an opportunity to become a member with benefits like uniforms and a basic salary of over $43,000 per year. What you need is proof of TCI citizenship. Be a holder of a valid TCI driver's license. Hold at least a high school diploma or 3 CXC subjects. Be computer literate and be physically fit. There is more, so be sure to visit the website for details and the application. It's tcipolice.tc. More than a job, a brilliant career in law enforcement.
Tenders for interested parties in the redevelopment of the Providenciales International Airport have opened. Meetings began on November 10th for the PPP project, which is expected to expand the runway and the apron of the country's leading airport gateway. The world's first climate loss and damage fund is set to be launched during the United Nations COP28 later this month. And according to Reuters, the European Union will make a, quote, substantial financial contribution. COP, or Conference of the Parties, is a global meeting on combating climate change. Remember, these and more stories are posted to our website. Get all the details at magneticmediatv.com or see them in our Magnate. I'm Dana Malcolm. Thank you for joining us for Top Stories in 5, a Magnetic Media production.